Hey guys, Zach with Joker's Trains. So, obviously I love doing catalog reviews, and I started doing a while back, looking back at older catalogs, and I haven't done a catalog review since, the Lionel Volume 1 catalog came out. I figured, I'd kind of give the catalog thing a rest with Lionel, royally pissing off most of the fan base. So, some of the catalogs I've looked back on, we've already looked at 2014, 15, and 16. So I figured, we did an older post-war catalog. So let's go ahead and come back and do a 2017 catalog. So this is 2017 Signature Edition, Big Book, Volume 1, whatever you want to call it, the catalog that comes out in January. Let's go ahead and jump into this catalog. 2017 Volume 1 from Lionel Trains. Now, obviously, we have the AC9 on the front. It's a nice feature with the whistle on the side there and the smoke coming out of the whistle. Something Lionel should maybe look at adopting for other Lionel models. We'll skip through the fluff like normal. All right, I know the Legacy Steam. Now, I do like how they do these like they show you where the parts are located inside the engine, because I know a lot of you guys don't ever open your engines up, so you may not know what any of this looks like. And then for a lot of us that we do open them up, you may know what this looks like. So, all right, right off the rip, AC9, and they did them in traditional black with the small lettering on the tender, and then they got the bigger lettering on the tender, and then we have the daylight. I know a lot of people like daylight. I think daylight looks good on a GS. Let's stop putting it on everything else. I like how it has this pilot. I don't know, like if you want to call it stainless or chrome or polished or whatever the hell it is. I do think it looks nice on the GS, so it is nice to see it on this engine. This is an engine that I really do like. I'm not a Southern Pacific fan, really. I mean, obviously I have a daylight, but I don't have I have one Southern Pacific engine. I have a daylight. AC9 is an engine that I really think looks really good. And for some reason, I've never acquired one in Legacy. And maybe that's next on the hit list. We'll see. But these retailed for $2,000, and at the time, hell, it's a pretty good price, because if they bring these back out, they're going to be way higher than $2,000. And I really do like how the whistle steam comes out of the whistle on this engine. Really nice touch that I really wish Lionel would do. I know MTH does it. Now these do run an 072 curve, so if you have a small layout, don't even try to get one of these. You're wasting your time. They may run some 063s, but if you have like 048s or 42s, it's not going to work out for you. All right, now we're going to try and speed this up. I just got sidetracked and stuck on the AC9 a little bit, just because it's an articulated that I don't have in my collection, and I find that to be pretty sad. All right, on to the next one. Got USRA Light Mikados. Now, these engines, I know I didn't buy one. Now that I look at the price, obviously we have the B&O 4500 here at $1,300, and you got UP and Southern and Nickel Plate and New York, all Pennsy, all the big heavy hitters are here. All right, obviously had I bought one of these, the first choice would have been B&O, second would have been the UP, third would have been New York Central or Pennsy, and then I don't know, not the Nickel Plate Road. I think because that's the Burke tender, and it just makes this engine look so silly, right? Because you got the Mikado with a Burke tender, and the Burke tender is just bigger than the damn engine. And I'm assuming that's what they really did with them, but looks weird to me. I do love the paint job on the main central, but the B&O would have won out here if I was paying $1,300 for a light Mikado. But apparently, since we're in 2025, that's what Mikados cost now, so I guess I'm going to be screwed. All right, then we got 3-truck Shays. I'm not a Shay fan. My dad is a Shay fan. My dad has Shays and Heislers, and give him a chance to buy a Climax, I'll buy one of those too. I'm not real big into the logging railroad stuff. I mean, I am from West Virginia. Yes, I am aware that Cass is there. They're cool to look at. I'm just not that big into it. And these were $14.99, and these have a lot more going on than a Heisler. Now, granted, look at the price of the Heisler in the new catalog. You would appreciate these way more. I know a lot of guys on my Discord really seem to like these, and they get to talking about them a lot. But if I was to buy one, I would have got Cass. Like, who am I kidding? But all right, that's all the steam for this catalog, which is a bit weak for a big book, but that's fine. On to the diesels, and here we got this cool little cutaway again. It's not a cutaway. It shows you the insides. It's not I don't know what you call it. It's not a cutaway. All right, we got SD40s. One of my favorite diesels ever made. Had I bought one of these, it probably would have been the Santa Fe's. For some reason, I don't care for the UPs in these. I don't know what it is. But, recently I've had quite a few Western Maryland guys join my Discord. And this Western Maryland, okay, I called it the clown paint scheme in the newest Lionel catalog. It's the circus paint scheme. If I get that right. So if I offended you Western Maryland people, I call it the wrong name. Get over yourself. It'll be fine. But I wouldn't mind having one of these, and I'm assuming that if I see one at York or something at some point, I will probably grab one. I do like this paint scheme. So you got Penske, Southern UP, CSX, and Santa Fe's, and these were priced at $650. I mean, it's not terrible, not great, not terrible. I do like the Santa Fe paint scheme though, and it has a little yellow light up here, the little whatever you call it light for. So SD60Ms, I think under no circumstances would I ever purchase one of these. I think these are hideous. Yeah. Yeah, we'll skip. Bye. Have a great day. Oh, we'll put a Lion Chief in here because that's what we need. We need ugly SD60Ms and shitty Lion Chief XD60Ms. So cool, Lionel. Now E8's onto a proper set of engines that one might want to purchase. You got the ACLs. I know one ACL fan. It's obviously Peachy from Peachy Strains because she talks about it a lot. You got Burlington Northern, Conrail, Louisville and Nashville, the MD, New York Central and Gray and Penske's. I kind of like the Louisville and Nashville. I do kind of like the Atlantic Coastline. I think it's a good look. That's a good looking paint scheme. And then we have S2 Electrics, and I had obviously we probably all saw this catalog when it came out in 2017. Had no remembrance of an electric in a Lionel catalog in recent memory other than a GG1. Now, fun fact, it does have the swinging bell on it. And these were only priced at $800. Not terrible. You had New York Central and Hudson River, New York Central, Penn Central, and New York Central Lightning Stripe. I don't know that I would have bought one of these. I don't know that I'd buy one now if they redid one. They're kind of cool looking. They're just not my deal. Nope, not my deal. They did this pre-war inspired scale S2 freight set. I forgot all about this as well. That was $1,000. I feel like that's pretty good. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. And it runs on 036 curves. Did they make this? Or did they have enough orders to make this? I don't know if I know anybody has this. Maybe I do. I don't know. And then we got the Southern Pacific Salad Bowl Express set. I'm a fan of that name. I think it's pretty clever. This set. What the hell's the price of this thing? $900. I kind of wish I'd ordered this. I'm a fan of this paint scheme of the SP, the Blood Nose. I do like that. And it's an SD40. That's a plus as well. This is cool. I don't know how I missed this. All right, we got the Conrail Conrail Office Car Special set. I think this set looks really good in person. I have seen this before. I've seen the cars. I don't know if I've seen the engines. Maybe I have, but I think this is a really nice set. And I don't know how. So you get the engine and 4 cars for $12.50. Yeah, engine and 4 cars for $12.50. Well, now let's get back to those kind of prices. What kind of bullshit are you guys on now? Obviously, there is only one engine. It's not an AA. That's going to obviously decrease the price because it's just one A. But you get the 2-pack add-on for $309. Then you get the full Vista Dome Station Sounds car for, how much is that? $319. Lionel, how do we go from this in 2017 to where we're at in 2025 with your bullshit ass prices? This was priced well. I don't know what has happened. And these are 21-inch cars. Obviously, whatever. And these were all new. I don't know if it's new tooling or just all new. They've never made this, but this is a cool set. And, I don't have any Conrail in my collection. And I feel like if I could find this set, I would buy this. And that way I wouldn't have to buy Conrail Blue. Just a thought. Yeah, that'd be a cool set to have. Alright, then we're going to go to 21-inch passenger cars. And look, they got a little show. They show you here what it looks like without the shell on it. You see all the little people. We talk about the flicker-free LED operations and the kinematic couplers, which I wish we could get rid of. I wish it was an option. Like, can we just get rid of that? Maybe I think when I buy cars with kinematic couplers, maybe I'll actually put KDs on the passenger cars. Because when I had that Dreyfus set, like they had you go around a curve and it would like do like a slinky effect. It's the most ridiculous shit. Or if I had a big layout, I wouldn't have to worry about this, but I don't, so I don't like the slinky effect. All right, so we got theater inspection cars. I do like these cars. They have this big ass window in the back. I think it looks cool. And I know when you see these on the secondhand market, they are expensive, man. So you got UP, CSX, Norfolk Southern, and the Conrail. Oh, that makes sense. Because they couldn't just made it all 5. Lionel, you suck sometimes. Lionel, you suck a lot, actually. The New York Central Empire State Express cars. I would love to have these. I don't care so much for the diesels. I would pull these with a Hudson or something. I just think I think these cars look really good. I've never seen these in person, but just the way that I know that these cars are supposed to look, I'm pretty sure this time Lionel was doing stuff properly. These things look so good to me. So another set of passenger cars to add to the list. I think it's probably 7 or 8 sets of passenger cars I need to purchase at this point, but we all know that's not happening because I buy too much engines. So we got the Burlington Northern 21-inch cars. I'm not a big fan of these. I do like these diesels. I guess if you buy those diesels, you gotta get the cars, but those diesels do look good. Then we got the CSX. This is the business car train, I think, or whatever they call this thing. No, that's not what this one is. Or we have CSX 21-inch cars. Obviously, you can get the theater observation car. CSX office car. Yeah, this is CSX office car stuff. So, again, I don't know if you guys have paid attention to what I say about Amtrak, but this engine, the F40PH, is the ugliest engine made that doesn't have a pantograph on top of it. I'm pretty convinced that's a factual statement. But I wouldn't buy these cars. I'm just not a big CSX fan, even though I live in CSX territory. The American Freedom Train. Obviously, it has it has a T1. They did a T1, and an engine that I do want is a T1, but it's not the American Freedom Train. These cars are cool. I've seen people have a bunch of these on their layout. I don't know if they're Lionel or K-Line or whose they are, but I've seen people have a whole mess of these cars, and it looks pretty cool. I'm just not one of those guys that get wrapped up on the American Freedom Train stuff. It's just not my deal. I know a lot of people love it, but I've never been too interested in collecting American Freedom Train stuff. All right, then we got some freight. We'll do 65 mil gondolas. They're nice cars. And look, they were priced at $79.99. Look at that. That's before Lionel lost their mind. But Santa Fe one's cool. I like that, actually. I don't have any gondolas. No, I have 0 scale gondolas. Maybe this is a sign I should purchase them. 40-foot steel reefers. Obviously, you guys know I'm a woodside reefer kind of guy. But steel reefers are fine, too. And, again, these were priced reasonable price. I mean, it's still a little pricey, but they're reasonable. You got milk cars. Now, I am contemplating buying milk cars, boys. So, when I get tired of woodside reefers, maybe we'll start buying milk cars. Especially since I got B&O ones. I'm in business. 50-foot double-door box cars. Grain door box cars. I have some of these. I think I bought this Great Northern. I have this Dixie Flyer car. Because it says Dixie, let's be honest. And, if heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't want to go. We got 60-foot box cars, and then we have 40-foot flat car with lumber load. I have one of these. Not from this catalog. I bought a Pennsylvania flat car, boys. I did. I sure as hell did. And then 40-foot trailers. Now, see, I like these. I have a B&O one, like the little truck and trailer. I think it's cool. I don't know that it's $90 cool. That's probably what I paid for mine, but they are cool. I don't know they're that cool, but they're cool. Rotary gondolas. I know you modern freight people love those things. 2-bay hoppers in 3-packs. Now that's a deal, boys. That's a deal. I am a fan of 2-bay hoppers. They're my favorite hoppers. And they got Bethlehem steel. And the Reading Rainbow. I know you Pincy people love it when I call it the Reading. And we got the B&Os. And how the hell I didn't order these is it'd be on me. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't order these. That seems irresponsible of me. So, I do like the Reading. I like this little... I just like because I like this little red thing on here. The little Reading logo. Man, I would like to have had all 3 of these. The Reading, the B&O, and the Bethlehem. That'd have been... I can't believe I missed that. Better write those part numbers down. Something else to look for. PS2 covered hoppers. I was in a kick in my model railroading collecting at some point where I was just buying PS2 covered hoppers. Most of them were MTH, but whatever. Then we got logging disconnect cars. These don't do anything for me, especially the Christmas ones. Got cabooses, Y division caboose, and then we got Northeast caboose. So I like cabooses, I do. But none of these really catch it. No, they don't trip my trigger, you know. Catch my attention now. This is the Lionel building in Concord, North Carolina. I have been here before when they used to have the store in here. It was cool. But I guess the store's in the mall now or something. I'm not real sure. But this is LionScale, and we're going to look at these because I don't know. I feel like they don't do LionScale. Now, I have one of these. So as far as I know, most of the LionScale stuff is X-Weaver tooling. And this past York, I bought a Weaver mechanical reefer with the sound. And I think it's this one. It's at my buddy Sid's house right now. I'm not real sure. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Or it looks kind of like this one. And then we got PS1 box cars. Now, these are priced at, what is that, $59.99? Yeah, singles are $59 and a 6-pack is $3.59. Hey Lionel, why don't we make more of these at this price? Because you'd probably charge $100 for a LionScale car now, bastards. This is a great deal. I vote for this. Make these. Let's do LionScales. Make LionScales great again, Lionel. Or just make something in your product line great again. We'll start with that. 14 panel hoppers, not my kind of deal. 4-bay covered hoppers. I have one, but it's too modern for me. Not my deal. Well, boys, that's about it. So we'll fly back through here. We'll stop her on this page. All right, boys, that'll about do it for this catalog review. You know, I really enjoy looking back at some of these older Lionel catalogs and MTH and stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. You know, it's a fun thing to do and something different than just showing you guys engines you guys probably already have in your collection. So now we can all look back at catalogs and really remember stuff that we missed that's not in our collection. So, at any rate, boys, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me if you're not subscribed, first off, just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell. And leave me a comment, leave me a like or a dislike. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And join the Discord and check out my social links below. All of them will be listed. And next video probably won't be a catalog. We'll do maybe some engine stuff next video. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys all have a great weekend or week, whenever it is you happen to watch this video. And until next time, I'm gonna holler at y'all.